I appreciate y'all so much. Like, obviously I want to build this platform, but it's hard when you don't really have like the support from the artists. Like, I think it's huge that you guys have come out on a Saturday morning. It's cold as shit outside.
Right.
I just think it's dope, and I think the two of you, like, y'all have amazing music. It's funny to be where I am in my life now, like just in terms of like the music that I listen to and like what I really take to. I think that like when you're young and when you're growing up, like you kind of get connected to like a lot of like the glitz and the glamour of music and entertainment and all of that stuff. So a lot of times we don't really pay attention to like the up and comers and the people that's like really, really grinding and really putting in the work and doing all of the marketing and the promotion and like really pushing to get their music out there. And then on top of that, just making like really, really fire music. And like y'all are doing that. Like
I appreciate it.
I heard the two songs on that are on Apple Music right now. For everybody listening, you can go to iTunes and I'm sure all of the other streaming platforms as well, and you can download the two singles that are out there from Miss Goodz and from SEMI CTL. I listened to those and like immediately I was like this shit is fire. Like I drive Uber. Like I can play this shit in the car. And I mean, obviously sans the cursing and all of that stuff. And I damn near don't even care about that with the passengers at this point. I'm just like this is really, really fire, and it's something that I can show is like from my city. Like, how does it feel for both of you to know that like people are like really taking to your music like that you obviously working really hard to get out here?
Man, it feels amazing. You know what I'm saying? Amazing.
Oh, so you're singing now too?
Yeah. But hey, we definitely, bro. We put in work, man, and the work we put in, it feel like even from the people that's showing the love to us, they showing us. I feel like we really doing a good job, and we keeping the people motivated as well because we come out with positive music, but then we got to come out with the little hood music.
Oh, of course.
We don't kill everybody in our music though. Like every song we drop, we ain't trying to kill the next person.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We trying to help people, even through the message in the music. When you hear the message, we got something. We got a good ending for it instead of a bad ending. You feel me?
Right. Miss Goodz,
yes,
mother, hip hop artist,
absolutely,
CEO,
yes,
entrepreneur,
yes,
like all around like badass chick.
I've been trying.
How are you balancing that? Like, I think of myself and I'm a father. I'm running what I consider to be an empire. Publishing this magazine and hosting a podcast. I got a podcast with my son too. Having a network of podcasts, so I got other people doing podcasts and creating now. Doing this radio broadcast and just all of the different things that I'm juggling on top of being a father and on top of still, I guess, working a job or driving Uber and just life. All of the stuff that's going on out here, like how do you balance that with also getting into the studio and putting music together and then getting out here and promoting it and doing shows in North Carolina and Houston and like how do you balance that?
It's a lot, but
and you got babies, so like you don't have.
Yeah, my youngest is just about to be one, so yeah. But I mean, keeping God first and everything after. That's my motto. That's what we live by. You know what I mean? So that's when I wake up in the morning. That's my first thought. I don't put too much pressure on myself, and I understand that mistakes gonna happen. Everything's not gonna go your way. So when you look at things from that perspective, then it make it easier for you to go through the motions of when you up and when you down. You know what I mean? So I just look at life like that. With everything in life, I just focus on what I can do, what I can't, and what's out of my control, I let it go, and just always think of moving forward.
When I think of your single Hard, again, if y'all have not downloaded this song or you have not listened to it, like you need to pull this song up and really listen to it. Listen to it, download it, like spend your money, like spend your money, get this single. Support the girl. Like, I think the song is dope, first of all. But just when you think of just the song in general, like I go harder than my nigga. Like I'm out here, I'm working. Like what does that really mean to you, like personally?
And a lot of people listen to the hook, and you have to sit and listen to what I'm actually saying. Because they'll hear the hook like, oh, no, I go harder than my nigga. You know what I mean?
I'm not taking it like that.
No, some people do. Most people do.
Yeah,
you know
I can see how they would.
Right, but the song is really about you and your significant other doing what y'all do. And you have to realize, like, men, they do their thing, but there's certain things that they can't do and us women can.
Exactly.
We bury our kids. We take care of our kids. We take care of y'all. We take care of home. Right. We still have our businesses. We doing everything. We have to juggle everything. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean by I'm going harder than my nigga. You know what I mean? Not to bash the man or no. It's about I got my king. I'm his queen.
Absolutely,
we're doing our thing.
Absolutely. I took it a step further. Like I took all of that in. I definitely got that, but I also took it a step further. Just when you look at hip hop in general, and you look at women, and a lot of times, well, most times, women get the short end of the stick. Mm-hmm. Like you got bad females out here that's been doing it for years. I mean, you can look back at the Roxanne Shantays, which, you know, we connected with her when she was here for All-Star Weekend. Mm-hmm. You can look at the Queen Latifahs. Absolutely. You can look at the Moni Loves, who, I mean, she get a bad rap, but, like, that's a bad chick.
Absolutely.
Like, and just, it's a lot of women out there that's, like, doing it, and that's been doing it for a long time, and you don't really get your just due, or you don't get the same opportunities and that sort of thing. So I kind of took it from a sense of, like, I'm out here working hard, too. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm out here working hard and grinding to get what I want.
Yeah, it's my love for the grind, too. Right. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even about all the accolades and things. You know what I mean? It's just more so, I love the hustle. I love the grind. I love to think. I love to have multiple things that I'm juggling and putting puzzle pieces together. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I love that. Yeah. So that's what keeps me going.
Where does that love come from?
You know what? I think it's a mixture of my mother and my father. Because my dad was really a jack of all trades. Okay. And my mother was always like the thinker. And you know what I mean? And yeah. I think I got a little bit of both of them in me that just keep me pushing. You know?
It's weird because I even think, like, from a media standpoint. Mm-hmm. Like, I love this hustle and I love this grind and I love building my own platform. And, like, I love this hustle. I just left University Hospitals 2 weeks ago. I was with them 21 years.
Wow.
I just walked. And I've done it before. So I walked from them before. And it's funny, I was just talking to Decisive actually before you guys came in. Like, when I did it before, it was around, like, the BET stuff, when that stuff was going on. And I was like, okay, I need to leave. And I just wasn't ready. And, you know, obviously you had to do stuff in the right timing.
Absolutely.
But at this point, me walking away, I'm like, damn, like, I needed to sleep at nighttime. Like, I was so tired, and, like, I've been burning the candle at both ends and on all sides for, like, 3-4 years, like, really, really, really pushing to make some stuff happen. Mm-hmm. And it's, I don't know, I just love that grind. And people think I'm crazy as shit, but I'm just like, I love this hustle and I love this grind.
You have too much on your plate, blah, blah. I had to explain, like, I asked for this. I prayed for this, you know what I mean? Because I wanted to be able to accomplish multiple things. If I do one thing and that's it, I would get so bored.
Exactly.
It'll drive me crazy, you know?
But I think we're in a different space now, like, just in this generation, in this day and time, where you don't just do one thing anymore.
Right.
You don't just do one thing. Like, you get out there and you hustle and you could accomplish it all if you put in the right work and you do everything, which we seeing that. People, like we're seeing the fruits of the labor. You seeing the fruits of the labor. Like, how does it feel now to like really, really be accepted and be, like, booked and busy, as they call it? Because like you push it.
Yeah.
In the middle of a pandemic still. Like, you booked and you busy. Oh, yeah. Like, how does that feel?
It feels good. You know, it was some work though. Don't ever think it's easy. You know what I mean? You gotta understand
trust
you have to put in work and you have to invest in yourself.
Absolutely.
You can't think that this game just gonna come to you. It don't work like that.
Absolutely. You know? And that's what 90%. I need the listeners to hear. Like, people like you say, is that, like, you gotta put in the work and, like, it's not just gonna come to you.
Yeah, it's always 90% hustle and 10% whatever your craft is. You know? It's always like that. You gotta keep that in mind. Your hustle gotta be there.
Right.
You gotta keep pushing. You know what I mean?
Right.
just keep moving that way. But always think of moving forward. Always.
Oh,
never
absolutely.
look at nothing else but moving forward.
Absolutely. So we are gonna play hard in a minute. I want to get to semi over here. I want to get to semi CTL over here. Listen. but we're gonna do that CTL ball too. I need to slide over here to you because I feel like we neglected you a little bit, man.
Oh, no.
He like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm in the cup, baby.
Nah,
I like a Band-Aid. You feel me?
Look, y'all gonna go down in history as my best guest so far. I know I've said to you already, like I really, really feel like what you're doing is mad dope out here. I think there's so many people who obviously are coming behind you and who are actually side by side with you as well that you're like mad inspiring them people right now. Like, you know, with your hustle and your grind and just how shit is like really blowing for you as it should.
Blood, sweat, and tears. Right?
And it should be like stuff should really be blowing for you right now because you work hard. Like when I tell you, like I've interviewed like mad celebrities like since 2001. Like again, I've been doing this 20 years. So like I've interviewed mad celebs and right now I still can't really put my finger on anybody that I feel is pushing as hard as you are right now. And I look at
I appreciate that.
And when I think of like even in terms of Cleveland artists, Ray Cash worked his ass off like when he was like getting signed to Sony and all of that shit. Mm-hmm. And I see a different hustle and I see a different grind with you. Like where did that come from?
Yeah. Man, I've been through so much. I'm about to give y'all a little story, a little short story.
But, this is gonna be good. This like unplugged.
Some years ago, I got caught up in some shit. I ended up going to jail. Before that, I was freestyling a lot, bro. I love to freestyle. You know, I never wrote. My brothers and them used to always ask me, like, bro, why don't you just sit down and write it? But my mind was moving so fast that I felt like I couldn't write it. Because my mind, you know, my hand, my left one moving, you know what I'm saying, as fast as my brain. So I ended up getting locked up. And when I got locked up, when you incarcerated, some people learn from being incarcerated, some don't. You know what I'm saying? And some people learn good and some people learn bad. But it motivated me. You know what I'm saying? And when I say it motivated me to do this music. Because now I found patience. I had to sit down. I had to really, be patient and write this music. So my thoughts came out on that paper the way that they supposed to. You know what I'm saying?
And you're not the only person that I've heard say that. Like, you know, from obviously being forced to sit down. You know, really, become patient.
Find patience. Yeah.
I think that's dope. And even in that moment of you saying that and people listening to that, like, know that that's helping somebody. Like, to know that you can go through some shit. And that's the thing, that's the thing for us to understand and for people to understand in general is that ain't none of us perfect.
No.
We done all did shit.
Absolutely.
I mean, as a kid, I stole and I did it for so long and I just never, went down for it or whatever. But like we do shit and we come back from that if we are blessed enough to really learn from the situation. So that's the thing is that it happened, you went down and you came back and you learned from it and that put you out here. Like, what have been the struggles, not just as far as building yourself as an artist, here in a city that supports you, but in a lot of ways they don't really support you. But then also, and that's just being real. Like, it's a lot of support here, but it's a lot of areas where you can be supported.
It's about 10% support and 90% don't support.
There you go. There you go.
Exactly.
Unfortunately. So it's
because it's just the same as I asked you about coming on the show and like how often do people give you your flowers and say like you are mad dope, like thank you, like thank you. Like my podcast that I do is all about obviously promoting somebody's brand, but it's all about me saying thank you. Like, because we don't say thank you enough. We don't support people and we don't say thank you enough. Like, I probably never would have gotten that. Like, for as long as I tried to get into 93, I probably never would have gotten in had I not sent the email to Russ Park and he called somebody and then emailed me back in 15 minutes and said, call this lady on Monday. When I called her, she said, yeah, talk to Russ. Come on in. Got hired. When I tell you I sent probably 20 resumes to Kim Johnson trying to get in there, couldn't get in. Couldn't break the wall.
Hey, bro, I'm about to tell you something, man. You know, and I recognize this. You know, we have shows at certain spots to where you don't even have to pay at the door to get in. Just walk in, just come and show love and support. But then you got shows where people come down here as far as Money Bag, All-Star Weekend, concerts, New Edition. Everybody love to pay that $100, $150 to get in there. But it's free to come and see your own people in your own city.
I'm trying to tell you.
Turn up, and it's dope music. It ain't no corny shit.
I'm trying to tell you.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you wasting your time or your mind. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm trying to tell you.
Just come and show love. That's the only thing that bothers me about our city. I love city to death.
Yeah.
Ride for it. My label is called Cleveland the Label. CTL, Cleveland the Label. So I'm repping the whole motherfucking city. But can't nobody come and show no love, man. But it's cool, though.
It's too much competition.
Everybody
want to work together.
The beauty of y'all coming
here. There's always going to be competition.
Absolutely.
Though. So what's up with that?
I mean,
it's always going to be competition.
People can't find no humbleness. They can't humble themselves to know that you're going to war with your motherfucking self. Right?
Yeah, that part.
Yeah,
and you know what else? They don't think
of working together.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And they don't think it's enough room out here. It's enough room for everybody. That's why the
people out there that's there
are where they at, because it's room for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's where it kind of changes today, because with what I'm building and then what we also have with No Static Radio, like y'all finna get like mad support, like mad support.
Well, they've always gotten it from
you
here.
finna get mad support.
They've always gotten it from here.
And when I tell you, like how you said that both of y'all have said that y'all minds are like constantly going. I'm talking to you and I'm putting thoughts out there, and I'm also thinking about, okay, now I can have them like on the cover of. We finna work some shit out. Like we finna work some shit out.
Well, J-Rod, you know, Semi and Miss Goods have been in rotation for the past 3 years.
There you go. It's
Semi. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, look, it's that damn. It's that damn Coming to America stuff. But
it's crazy because when I first got my phone, you know how you put your contact in there.
Yeah.
And I was, to talk, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The little voice thing was like, Semi.
Yeah.
Like, so I had to spell it different for it to say semi.
Oh, wow. Yeah, but they, we kept them in rotation for the past 3 years now, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it was all love.
Yeah, even on the Silent Poke show, like, we've used their videos, the intro shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Solomon, big homie. That's the bodyguard.
For real.
Yeah.
All guard.
And then Static Radio has an event coming up in May or June. I'm working stuff out, but I'm doing a Civic Paint, and it's all independent artists, and you guys got to know that,
we love you too.
Right.
Look at them cry.
Yeah.
We love you too.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. I love your music. Thank you.
The other part of that question is, obviously struggles in the support here, but what have been your struggles with coming back from, obviously being locked down for a minute, and then like have you had any struggles in terms of that, even though you're more of an entrepreneur, so you're doing your own thing?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say a couple. I mean, I got a couple struggles coming up out of there, trying to really deal back with the environment of the people that I thought that had love for me. When I got locked up, everybody loved me, but when I got out, it wasn't the same. So I dealt with that struggle.
The people that say they could do something for you and they really can't.
Exactly.
Which is what the song is about.
When you think they cool, you know what I'm saying? When you think it's solid, it really don't be like that.
Right.
People really be mushy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't really be as solid as you thought it was. But
look, mushy,
right? Real talk. And Goodz said it the best on the reverse. You know what I'm saying? You gonna hear it on that CCTM.
Yeah. Well, you started off, so I'm like,
there's gonna be truth on there. But
right.
I deal with certain struggles. You know what I'm saying? With my family and everything like that. But the most struggle that I really dealt with was trying to really put myself back on my toes. You know what I'm saying? Because when you get locked up, you fall. You locked up mentally, spiritually, all of that. You got to get up out of that. Because even when you get out, you know what I'm saying? You got to be able to adjust back to the area you're going to. You got to adjust back to the people that, you know, you ain't seen in a minute and all that. So I was having struggle. You know what I mean?
You obviously have enough that can keep you down, and you're doing a lot to make sure that you stay up. So how do you maintain that also in the midst of a pandemic and like everything else that's going on?
Faith and strength, bro. That's it. God first, everything else will follow.
That's it. That's it.
We'll talk.
Now, how did you two kind of blend and merge together to where y'all are like doing stuff all the time?
She raw as fuck.
Yeah, period.
That just came together. That was God right there. I'm telling you. The universe working. That's all. I couldn't even tell you. It just happened.
What would be the chances of y'all doing like a full-length project together?
We that's what we working on now.
Okay.
That's what we working on.
Don't say it. Don't say it if it ain't for real.
Oh no, it's on the way 1,000. Okay, 1,000. Yeah.
Listen, I need something to really push and promote. Like
we got mad tracks together. You know, still working on.
The only problem we have right now is coming up with the name of the project, but we gonna come up with one. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I need to be on y'all promo team when y'all get ready to put this out. And this ain't no capping. Like I need to be on y'all promo team because
I got some. I'll wait till we get off there.
Listen,
I need you ready too.
When it comes to this shit,
I got. Hey y'all, listen. I don't want nobody to hear it. I'm not gonna give it away. When we get into this music, I got a couple of ideas to throw at y'all as far as the name of y'all next project.
Okay, so look.
Okay.
So look. Before she lose that thought, look, we gonna play these two songs right here. So we got Hard and we got CTM.
And you got Stomp too.
And also we gonna do 3 songs. We gonna do it. We gonna do a triple play. You want to introduce the first song? What we doing?
No,
just roll. Let's roll with it.
Let's roll with it.
No, it don't matter. Y'all gonna like it.
Yeah.
Oh, they definitely.
Hopefully.
Oh, with daily food.
Ain't no hopefully. They definitely.
Oh, daily food with. Y'all gotta listen, pay attention though. A lot of y'all don't listen. Y'all always want to pay attention to the beat, listen to the lyrics though.
That's
it. You gotta hear it.
That's it.
So you got 2 ears and 1 mouth. That means you listen twice as much as you talk.
That's it.
Here we go.
We can listen all day. I'm just about to get home now. Alright, let me talk about my baby. Let me get you back, okay? Alright, I'll just call you. Okay, bye. Hey, man, what's up?
You might try to get that shit.
What's wrong with you?
Man, why the fuck is you here at 8 in the motherfucking morning?
What you mean, why I'm here?
Man, I've been sitting in this bitch watching this bitch ass football shit, waiting on you to come home, and you have to walk in at 8 in the morning. Man, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, man.
But you know,
I know you out there trying to make money. I hear all that. But I'm telling you, man, you can't disrespect me for this.
But listen, you know I go hard just like you do.
Man, ain't
so why you always giving me this kind of attitude?
Keep on going hard then. Keep on going hard.
Man, I'm not even about to do this.
Keep on going hard then.
Yeah.
Man, go hard.
What's up? Come get me real quick. All right. We're grinding together, but I need it too. I'm going hard. Nobody gonna hustle for you like you hustle for yourself. Unless you got a real one next to you, a king that know. Lions don't lose sleep over the opinion of shit. What my homegirl say, I came out the pussy, I ain't never been one. We just go and get the bag, bitch. Credit score to the cash. When you spend, I say, it's the worst I pray. Couldn't ride away, I've been back. But hit a 10 down, he don't never make a sound, but he always pay attention to me, baby, go get it. Ain't no hesitation, I ain't never be complacent, always money motivated, and he know I'm gon' get it. And I'm gon' flip it. I ain't even spend a couple bands, he ain't even tripping, he ain't gon' miss it. Make good decisions, he always try to tell me put my money up, got it, but I ain't gon' listen. Bang, but trippy, you don't know I'm about to stash in the kitchen, there's some good food for thought through the dishes. Have you ever met somebody like me? You don't met nobody like me, you did, motherfucker, it's a difference. For pleasing the kind of and Toledo, the lies, the nanny, the show. From the north to the south, to the east to the west. I'm feeling my size, so reason I'm going harder than my nigga do. I'm going harder than my nigga do. We cry together, but I did it too. I'm going harder than my nigga do. I'm going harder than my nigga do. I'm going harder than my nigga do. We cry together, but I did it too. I'm going harder than my nigga do.
Yeah, you know, and I've heard it. I ain't seen the video though. And I love some of the cameos in the video too. Leaf from the Land. That was dope. That was dope. Everybody looked good.
I know what was lit.
Yeah, everybody looked good.
I don't even think he realized. Like, I'm in the car with him. Like, I was like, something ain't right. and we was on the way to the show.
Wow.
I'm like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know.
No need to pretend that hell I tried to extend. You been in the game, I'm trying to defend. All of the fresh shit you did, you did with the devil is grin. It's time to ascend. Past a lot of you bitches, can't fuck with a lot of you bitches. Hell no. You ever think we ain't right? No, you gon' slide. We about to get bitches. See, you know, can't kill David, you know what I mean? I ain't seen him, I understand. I'm smoking on him. Someone puts his head to the right, you know, people, I don't know what the fuck wrong with us.
I have people tell me they love me, but I know they really don't. I have people tell me they shoot for me, but I know they really won't. I have hoes tell me they love me, but I know they trying to use me, trying to set me up for my bread. Almost threw me off with that bull.
I had people tell me they could fuck with me, but I know they really can't. I had people tell me they would rob me, but I know they really can't. I had niggas tell me they were solid when I knew they was from crumble. Can't get the bag in the stomach. Gotta hold your own to be on.
I'm tripped out, I'm a big nigga, so you know a nigga stay fit. I got moves to make, I got shit to do, so you know a nigga move different. You ain't talking goals, you ain't talking plans, I'ma walk away with no list. I'm elevated, trying to build up, fuck broke, bitch, I'm kidding. I'm a leader, nigga, I don't follow them. My work ethic is dead. Got hoes on this dick, trying to carry around my man. Got all niggas that's mad, that's talking shit, trying to play crazy. Got real homies that side, bitch, put 100 rounds in your leg. Got side niggas on fuck shit, they think they hard with them guns. On the real though, you a pussy nigga, throw them hands up, you a run. That strong bag, that side nigga, that's garlic breath for my rap. That's a couple bows in the 640 that I got with me on my lap. Don't trust people, I'm paranoid, don't trust y'all like that. I'm done with you, I'm done with you, no head, not no doubt. I got fake fam trying to act cool, but I know niggas on bullshit. I got bad temper, I transform and show you bitches is hood shit. I have people tell me they love me, but I know they really don't. I have people tell me they shoot for me, but I know they really won't. I got hoes tell me they love me, but I know they trying to use me, trying to set me up for my bread. Almost threw me off with that bull.
I had people tell me they could fuck with me, but I know they really can't. I had people tell me they would rob me, but I know they really can't. I had niggas tell me they were solid when I knew they was from crumble. Can't get the bag in their stomach. Gotta hold your own to be on. No need to pretend that hell I try to extend. You been in again and again. I try to defend. All of the fuck shit you did, you did with the devil is grin. It's time to ascend. Past the line of you bitches, can't fuck with a lot of you bitches. Hell no. You ever think we ain't right? No, you gon' slide. We bout to get bitches. I get on my way. Ain't taking no loss. I'm sliding with sauce. Line it up. Could be killed. We taking no pills. No matter the cost. The lyrical flow. Straight out the mud. My hitter is savage. Got it in blood and ain't nothing bad. They rockin' like Lazarus. Ain't nothing good. So ain't misled. I get on my passes. What you heard? Put that on my word. I've been at Jesus. I hopped on the curb. Coming in first and I'm second and third. Anything else gonna be really absurd. It's not a royalty. We do a loyalty. We the
tell me they love me, but I know they trying to use me. Trying to set me up for my bread. Almost threw me on that booty.
I had people tell me they could fuck with me, but I know they really can't. I had people tell me they would rob me, but I know they really can't. I had niggas tell me they were solid when I knew they was gonna crumble. Can't get the bag in the stump. I'm on my
shit, yeah, I'm on my shit. You know I'm with this shit, they talking shit. Yeah, I got this shit, know that we the shit. It's a deal, y'all gon' roll the baby down and smoke a blizzy. People tricky, acting like they cool, they really trying to get me. I got 50 in my drum, nigga. Bust your shit like Ricky, that's a quickie. I'm gon' rap my city, blue fit like I'm Nipsey, go get with me. This is cool for breaky, damn that bitch is sticky, super pretty. Told her get that really, now we gon' get this. I got real niggas that's solid, that be reppin' CTL. I got bad bitches that's hardest that hit you up in that bed. Put a hammer on, then push you, send your evil ass to hell. We winning, bitch, with high scores, we ain't cool with taking no L's. They say it like Mike Tyson, first round in this climb. ARs in them 40s, we ain't fucking around with no 9. I know y'all see that we super lit, but they planning on it, they blind. But it's cool though, we gon' keep pushing, fuck the yellow lights and them stop signs. Have people tell me they love me, but I know they really don't. They don't. Have people tell me they shoot for me, but I know they really won't. Got hoes tell me they love me, but I know they trying to use me. Trying to set me up for my bread, almost threw me over that boat.
People tell me they can fuck with me, but I know they really can't.
Hell no.
People tell me they would rob me, but I know they really ain't.
They ain't.
Niggas tell me they were solid when I knew they was gonna crumble.
They crumble.
Can't get the bag in this song.
Gotta hold you on the beat.
Y'all better get in, I'm telling you.
Real I have people tell me they love me, but I know they really don't. I have people tell me they shoot for me, but I know they really won't. I have hoes tell me they love me, but I know they trying to use me. Trying to set me up for my bread. Almost threw me on with that bull. Streets crying every day. All I see is pain. That's real shit, though. Real shit, get it done. Yeah. Streets crying every day. All I see is pain. I don't want the fame. All I want is change. Semi switching lanes. CTL tonight. I give you truth. You pay attention. That's a fair exchange. Streets crying every day. All I see is pain. I don't want the fame. All I want is change. Semi switching lanes. CTL tonight. I give you truth. You pay attention. That's a fair exchange. Thank you, Lord, for another day to wake up. I guess I'm feeling blessed. In other words, send my pray up. This is for the real ones that struggling. Tell them to stay up. All these little niggas with guns be trying to play tough. Bullets got no name on them, fam. They for everybody. They not trying to aim for the target. These people shooting sloppy. Then these kids is having sex at a younger age. Forget the lowest standard. Think about a higher grade. I see that type of living almost every day. Ask them about their future, now they really don't know what to say. Damn, don't understand what made them change their ways. Only thing they really concerned about is them brand new J's. On the real, I ain't got nothing to prove. And the damn sure don't make you the truth, cause of your shoes. Can't believe they think it's cool to wear some skinny jeans. Always doing things they feel is cool just to join the team. For example, popping Molly and drinking lean, chewing Percocet, shooting heroin like a group of fiends. I feel like Martin Luther. Just had a dream. Time to change community problems, force it by any means. Streets crying every day. All I see is pain. I don't want the fame. All I want is change. Semi switching lanes. CTL tonight. I give you truth. You pay attention. That's a fair exchange. Streets crying every day. All I see is pain. I don't want the fame. All I want is change. Semi switching lanes. CTL tonight. I give you truth. You pay attention. That's a fair exchange. I'm taking flight without a plane. I'm gonna use my wings. God is all. That's on life. I can trust my king. I'm just keeping it real. I don't need a lot. Don't keep me humble through stress. That's why I'm always high. I only jump the deuces when I'm riding by. Stay around too long around the hate, you will probably die. I keep my circle small and give me room to see. Never lose focus. Stay aware, my G. I'm from a hood where they transform. See you shining, bring you envy with the thunderstorm. Ain't that crazy? People kill their own blood and cheddar and walk away with a smile. Attitude, whatever. I be reading people vibes and the look on their face. If they don't see you out of eye, I mean they spirit is fake. Whole world going crazy, take a look at the government. Donald Trump playing games, on and off and loving it. This is real talk, I ain't rapping a rap. I just paint a perfect picture when I'm stating the facts. On my music, I shoot knowledge, I ain't shooting no strap. Unless they try to take me out, hell yeah, I shoot back. The streets crying every day, all I see is pain. I don't want the fame, all I want is change. Semi switching lanes, CTL tonight. I give you truth, you pay attention, that's a fair exchange. Streets crying every day, all I see is pain. I don't want the fame, all I want is change. Semi switching lanes, CTL tonight. I give you truth, you pay attention, that's a fair exchange. But on that note, I'm about to dip, and I'll holler back later. And please don't call my phone unless you spending some paper. And please don't call my phone unless you spending some paper.
I don't have nothing in it. Oh, wait, okay, hold on.
What's the one?
Hold on.
So you said you don't have like really
Music.
I mean, to come to the radio,
They're starting to energy. Yeah, they're starting to.
Trust on the beat, yo.
Waiting on the light so I could just have this moment. Times I've been struggle, but please just let me focus. Friends became enemies. Nigga, fuck your sympathy. Got people I don't even know claiming that they kin to me. But look what money did to me. It really ain't no mystery. Hoes I don't even know. I've been trying to finish me. Bitches just be killing me. Hating is your destiny. Told you motherfuckers diamond royalty the recipe, but everybody doubted me. Fuck niggas surrounding me. Looking to the sky like I know JJ proud of me. But this is reciprocal to you. Hanging from a balcony. Maybe another motherfucker out there that's as loud as me. This diamond royalty really ain't no controlling me. Do it like it's supposed to be. On my ass is loyalty. Moving up out of poverty. People they started watching me. Probably cause I got property like Monopoly. Give me that green with the blue strips. They shooting scenes like a movie clip. Big dreams, nightmares on some movie shit. Miss Goodz, you ain't gotta ask who is this. Loose lips, sink ships, talking about the click. One hit, now the whole world need a fix. I was down, did nobody help me get up. I couldn't see the light until you motherfuckers switched up.
That's sauce. Not royalty. CTL, yeah.
she got bars though. She got bars. She got bars.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Just because you got eyes doesn't just because you got ears doesn't mean you wouldn't believe me if I told you. Only if I showed you. I'm gonna show you motherfuckers since it's so
Remember me? Peekaboo from down the street. Blazing niggas from the three. Crossing bitches with no D. Yeah, so many that counting me out. Friends and family casting me down. No more coaches, no more scouts. All of my dreams are shattering now. At least I thought I figured it out. Learned the city, start making my plans. I all the songs that we done lost. Got my back against the wall. Bring one thing, I make it out. Had to tighten up my belt strap. You know I'm ready for war. Part of a line is shit when I brought the court in my bitch and I'm ready to score. My boy Max said it's on the floor. These niggas refuse the game is elusive. I give him my all with no looking back. I thought you was with me, you really against me. I called him my dogs and where they at. You ain't gon' believe. I'm about to show you motherfuckers this is so bad. You ain't gon' believe. Just because you got eyes. Just because you got ears, that's you won't believe me if I told you. No, only if I showed you. I'm gonna show you motherfuckers this is so bad. You ain't gonna believe something you never seen. I'm gonna show you something you ain't gonna believe. Yeah, you ain't gonna believe something you never seen. I'm gonna show you something, maybe if I told you. If I showed you. You ain't gonna believe. I'm gonna show you motherfuckers this is so bad. You ain't gonna believe.
Yeah, oh yeah. You can go to Tez Vicious on YouTube. Tez Vicious. Bully. I mean, everything I'm going to give you information.
I ain't tripping, always tripping. I got money on my mind. Contemplating demonstrations. How I grind and speak the time. Motivation, always feel you gotta learn to leave behind. Motivation, if you want it, gotta build a mastermind. I ain't tripping, always tripping. I got money on my mind. Contemplating demonstrations. How I grind and speak the time. Motivation, always feel you gotta learn to leave behind. Motivation, if you want it, gotta build a mastermind. Pay attention now, so we stand tall, shoulders back. These haters keep it pushing, only hating what they lack. Where they slack up in the box, up to a sauce, and that's a fact. Pure devotion, no emotion, ladies, where they at? Back in motion, hit the streets. Like Mystique, I'm so unique, so discreet. But a base, don't know babies gotta eat. Watch us feast, those who die to talk about it, dead asleep. And who gotta be about it, play around to say the least. Play for keeps, strategize and build your intellect. Scale the business, invest and recollect. Monetize with masterminds. My grind is redefined. And for me, get left behind. I ain't tripping, always tripping. I got money on my mind. Contemplating demonstrations. How I grind is redefined. Motivation, always feel you gotta learn to leave behind. Motivation, if you want it, gotta build a mastermind. I ain't tripping, always tripping. I got money on my mind. Contemplating demonstrations. How I grind is redefined. Motivation, always feel you gotta learn to leave behind. Motivation, if you want it, gotta build a mastermind. She backs down the Karen time for the checkerboard. Know this chest, so I stress. Proof that shit, let's take a trip to the core and go explore where IRAs get you paid. Savings bonds correspond with the dollar that we chase. Guarantee, yes indeed. Who but me? Built a dream, built a team so supreme. Know that life ain't what it seems. Yes, I'm classy, but I'm gutters. Who's in session, play to win. Change your mindset, build the facets, find the power from within. Let's begin. Skip the riches and think of building wealth. Maximize your want it for yourself. Bridge the gap and create a map. Our future is where it's at. No lecture, just things facts. I ain't tripping, always tripping. I got money on my mind. Contemplating demonstrations. How I grind is redefined. Motivation, always feel you gotta learn to leave behind. Motivation, if you want it, gotta build a mastermind. I ain't tripping, always tripping. I got money on my mind. Contemplating demonstrations. How I grind is redefined. Motivation, always feel you gotta learn to leave behind. Motivation, if you want it, gotta build a mastermind. Wealth is not about how much money you make. It's about how much money you keep. How hard your money work for you. Ask yourself, how many generations can you keep it for? Dave Ramsey said, you must gain control over your money, or the lack of it will forever control you. The goal is to establish an understanding of the importance of longevity. Create a mindset for our kids to become masters of their own financial literacy. I ain't tripping, always tripping. I got money on my mind. Contemplating demonstrations. How I grind is redefined. Motivation, always feel you gotta learn to leave behind. Motivation, if you want it, gotta build a mastermind. I ain't tripping, always tripping. I got money on my mind. Contemplating demonstrations. How I grind is redefined. Motivation, always feel you gotta learn to leave behind. Motivation, if you want it, gotta build a mastermind.
So listen, y'all, we just gave y'all a little mini concert here. If any of y'all are checking my Instagram, Authentically James, I put a little clip up of them flowing. Listen. I can't express enough to you guys. Like, damn, he done took the glasses off. I'm like, like, I appreciate it so much, man. Like, I appreciate it so much. Talk a little bit more about Cleveland the label. Like, I think everybody should know more about that.
CTL.
Oh, you got to put the glasses back on.
CTL. CTL came from basically going through so much in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? It stands for Cleveland the label. You know what I'm saying? And it's four of us. You know what I'm saying? They all my brothers. One is my nephew. You know what I'm saying? But everybody put in work.
Okay.
But we were building this brand, man, for the past 8 years for real.
Okay.
So yeah.
Which it take time.
Yeah,
what is the grand vision that you see for Cleveland the label? Because we've had labels here, or we've had people try to launch labels, and they may not necessarily know like everything that needs to be done or all of that thing. What's different with CTL that will obviously make it stand, that test of time and really do something for the city?
Think about it. CTL. You feel me? It just roll off the tongue.
It do.
Right,
It do.
right.
CTL. You feel me?
And it look nice on clothes.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm repping the city. We repping the city. You know what I'm saying? Because we in a dying city, man. It's a lot of stuff going on in Cleveland. It's like the baby Chirac for real.
Absolutely.
So it's like, Cleveland the label, we're trying to bring everybody together. Like we repping the whole city. You ain't got to rep hoods separately when everybody can just come together. And I think that'll probably stop all the killing, all the hating. Everybody start working together.
I agree with that.
And building off that label, CTL, Cleveland the label.
I see, just in general, working in the industry and, obviously interviewing people and just being in that environment, I would like to see Cleveland kind of becoming like that next New York or next ATL, or to the point where our artists do not have to feel like they need to leave the city.
Right.
I mean, I don't think they need to leave the city to, obviously.
Right now, that's amazing. We got to make that move, man, because it's not enough love here.
Right.
We go out somewhere else because we went out to North Carolina. It was love there.
Absolutely. All the time.
They just got back from Chicago. Goodz, she said it was major love there. I went to San Diego, did a show San Diego. We'd have been in Pittsburgh. We'd have been everywhere for real.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
And I mean, as saturated.
And there was more love in them other cities than there is here.
And as saturated as a place like Atlanta is, anytime I drive down there, as soon as I hit like even the outskirts or like any part of Georgia, like all you hear is their artists. Like they're playing their artists and supporting their artists. Like, how do we get to that point or to that place here?
They gotta pay attention. Listen, you know what I'm saying? We gotta come together, y'all. We can't be hating on each other and trying to bang with each other and trying to go at each other's neck. We all got to put in work together as a unit.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because Cleveland is big. We can make something happen here, man. You know
but until everybody have that mindset, it's not gonna work.
Absolutely.
That's the whole thing. Like, we can say it all we want, but when people not thinking like that,
absolutely,
you don't have. It's too many chiefs and not enough Indians.
Absolutely.
Everybody got to be the boss instead of people understanding and just playing their position.
Just play their position. Just play your position.
I don't see what's so difficult about it, but
it's
hard to find people that's like-minded like that.
Right.
I think that's really the issue for real.
Yeah. I have such a big vision for this, like for the city, just in terms of like entertainment and media and that sort of thing. And some people call it grandiose. They think I'm crazy and all of that shit, but I really, really see some stuff jumping off. I think that, just in terms of like entertainment and radio and things like that, I think that we have gone a tremendous distance. Like when you look at internet radio and how many people we can reach, like we're reaching people obviously here in the city, but then we're getting them everywhere and out of the country too.
Yeah.
So people are watching y'all and they're watching the people and listening to the people that we have on here, and we stream it on YouTube and on Facebook and like all of that stuff. So it's really, really a good thing. And I have some ideas in my mind that, I'm really, really working on just in terms of really strengthening, what we have like with the internet radio piece, because there's so much that can be done. Like, I think that we saw that even with the pandemic and not being able to get out and do shows, and even with doing interviews. I've done more streamed interviews with celebrities now than what I've done in the 20 years that I've been doing media, and Zoom and all of that shit has been here. They just ain't want to do it. And now that the pandemic pushed them to do it, and now they want to do it because it is easier. You can sit at home in your PJs and you can do an interview. But
or bro, they probably feel like it's almost the end because what we going through, and they feel they need to hurry up and get that out the way.
Yeah, but I just think that the two of you have you continue to set a new precedent. And I mean, obviously, the standard has always been that you got to get out there and you got to work for what you got or work for what you want. But a lot of people have not really necessarily been doing that, especially on kind of that underground scene and the up and coming scene. But I think that you two are really, really laying the ground for that.
Appreciate it.
I see everything that you two are doing out here. I just was telling her that y'all music takes me back to like the beginning Cash Money days, like when everything they put out with Wayne, Turk,
bling,
Julie,
bling,
like everything was jumping.
Yeah.
Like I can remember everything. Yeah, I can remember everything they would put out. I would get it just because Lil Wayne was on there. And I mean, but y'all kind of take me back to that era where everything you putting out is hot. Like everything that y'all are putting out is hot. We just played 5 songs, and I liked all 5 of them songs. Like
that's how it's gonna be. You ain't
that's
gonna just
mad dope.
5 songs play, you only like one of them.
Which is why from this day forward, obviously No Static loves you guys and is going to continue to push your material.
Always.
I'm going to be pushing your material in UG Digital and every platform I got. Like I'm going to be spreading the word and really getting y'all out there. And we definitely will do more. This won't be the only interview. But I just felt like it was necessary to get y'all on here and to really give you them flowers and say, like, I appreciate
you. Woke us up, bro. We had to get up early.
I know. It's cool.
We had a show last night,
And that's when you know that it's a love.
Yeah.
Like y'all did a damn show last night. So where was the show at last night?
The Captivate. That's a normal spot.
Listen, I like Captivate. I ain't been in there but one time, but I
really like where he stopped going there ever since Rob passed. You know what I'm saying? So really like that's what bothered me.
It's not the same.
But what I can say about him is he's somebody that touched a lot of people in this city. I didn't know him. Like I didn't know him, but people that I work with, obviously, in this entertainment, like they, were talking about it on that day. I Uber, and 3 passengers that morning got in and was talking about him.
Wow.
I didn't know these people, and I didn't know him. But 3 people separately got into the car and was talking about him, which just told me that he definitely touched a lot of people in the city.
And then that's crazy too, because I just threw a function there. I threw a Cleveland level showcase a week before he passed.
Okay.
And we was outside talking. You know what I'm saying? Because I had like the little foam and all that. I'm like, we're gonna throw a foam party here. You know what I'm saying? Like a foam, everybody come and perform, but it's also gonna be foam strippers and all. We're gonna just turn up. You feel me?
Right.
You feel me? I know.
Yeah, I do.
So that's what I was thinking about. So we was chopping it up, and we had an altercation that night. You know what I'm saying? There's some stuff that went on, and I felt like that was the last time I seen him. The last time I seen him, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? We was chopping it up, and we had to leave was because there's some shit that happened. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. So when it happened, you know what I'm saying? When I heard about it, it brought tears to my eyes. Like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Because he was a cool guy for real.
Yeah.
And he was motivating all the males
Absolutely.
and females.
Absolutely. What's next for you guys? I know you have the show coming up soon, Miss Goodz, in North Carolina.
Yes. Big shout out to Mimi Lyles. We doing a woman empowerment event down there. It's gonna be super dope. So that's the next thing we have coming up. And right now, basically, we just working on music and trying to, get everything going as far as that. We have another single we about to start pushing that's crazy.
Okay.
Y'all gonna have a little sneak peek of it, you know. Nobody else had this but y'all now. Okay?
That's it.
Nobody. Y'all the first.
Listen,
all work, no play.
I'm gracious for that. I absolutely appreciate that.
Yeah, we're gonna give y'all a little sneak peek of it.
Okay.
You know, but yeah, right now we just trying to get our project completed, and you know, we've been working hard on that one. So we just been completing songs to see exactly what we're gonna put on there, how we gonna go about it, how we gonna do, you know, marketing, promotion, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, but it's definitely coming real soon.
I need that joint album. Like, I need that joint album.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, us
Okay.
together, you know, like, we all both got our own little thing going, but you know, we definitely gonna put out something together.
I'm about 625 songs strong, man. I got a lot of songs, man. I just don't let everybody hear everything. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't be ready for that type of music.
Now, are we gonna get all 625 of them songs? Or?
Yeah, I'll make some static radio.
And 625 songs of fire. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you. I be telling them all the time. I gotta keep up with him. Y'all don't even know. It'd be difficult sometimes. Like, bruh, you just told me the song 2 seconds ago and it's finished.
Right.
Already. Jeez, I didn't even have a chance to listen to the whole book yet. You know. And he'll be done with it, you know, on to the next. And we're 3 songs in, and I'm still trying to finish 1, you know. But his work ethic is crazy. That's what I love about him, you know.
Okay.
Keep me motivated and keep me going all the time.
People that want to keep up with y'all, where do they find you? Listen. Like, where do they find y'all at? Obviously, social media, websites.
I'm done in the trap. I'm messing with you. Go ahead, sis. Tell them where
you can find me on everything at Miss Goodz, and that's MZGOODZ, not with an S. It's with an Z. You know?
Z.
But everything, as soon as you type it in, you'll see me come up. Google, whatever. You'll find me.
You can find me at Popeye's Chicken Office.
You might find me there too.
Right.
3344 St. Clair Avenue. Right.
No, you can find me. You can go to Semi, aka Big Sauce _CTL on Instagram, or you can go to Semi Duval Facebook, Semi Duval CTL on YouTube. On all major platforms, you got to go to Semi. Everybody Ain't Real or Semi. All Work No Play. Yeah, it's going.
Look, I appreciate y'all again.
Appreciate you, big bro.
We'll definitely do this again. Any kind of final words, final comments, last thoughts?
Keep God first and everything else after.
That part. If you at home right now, you chilling. It's Saturday, it's cold as fuck, snowing and icy, you scared to fall.
I really am.
Stay in the house, roll you a nice pad.
Right.
Don't smoke Reggie. Don't smoke
No Reggie.
Only smoke gas.
Yeah.
I mean gas. Shot.
Yeah, that's the only way to go.
You know what I'm saying?
Period.
And y'all have a blessed day, man. You know what I mean? God first, everything else shall follow.
Stay safe.
Listen.
Stay dangerous.
No, hold on, wait, good. Remember, don't stay safe because they can crack them motherfuckers.
Right.
So we're gonna let them know stay safe.
Right.
I said stay safe and stay dangerous at the same time. You know what I mean?
Listen, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. This was a dope show. Again, I want to say thank you to Miss Goodz and to Semi CTL.
Man, thank you, bro.
Thank y'all. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
And listen, we're going to be back here same time. Man, we went all the way up to the end of the damn show.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all.
We could have went a couple more hours for real.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Take them out with that
yeah, we're going to take.
listen to this one now.
Yeah, we're going to take them out to Stomp. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. We'll be back here same time, same place. Make sure you hit me up on IG. You can get me at Authentically James or at The Entertainment Plug on Instagram.
Big shout
Until
out.
next week, y'all have a good one. Keep it safe and stay dangerous, like she said.
Period.
Go ahead, blaze a blunt. Solid from the jump. These niggas chumps. Bitch, we smoking runs on maybe about the trunk. We gon' make stop. Go ahead, blaze a blunt. Solid from the jump, these niggas chumps. Bitch, we swung and run, don't make me about to jump. Stop, 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 stop. We gon' make them stop, 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 stop. I got on my ass, I had to get to it. Sold a few drugs when it made me some music. Leaving the label, that's what I be rapping. I'm making the moves while I'm toting my weapon. Don't carry a knife, just a spit in a weapon. Don't need me a preacher, that's not a confession. I'm in my own lane, I don't need no direction. Yo, hating this COVID, don't need that infection. I'm already sick with the crowd, I'm making them mad. That facial expression be full of that jealousy. Can't get the best of me, move like a pit, that's my motherfucking pedigree. Ripping it up, got my brain on that recipe. And in the big, yeah, I caught a few felonies. Niggas keep going, that's what they be telling me. Sipping on niggas, just follow the melody. This shit is deadly. Go ahead, blaze a blunt. Solid from the jump, these niggas chumps. Bitch, we smoking rum, don't make me about to jump. We gon' make them stop. Go ahead, blaze a blunt. Solid from the jump, these niggas chumps. Bitch, we smoking rum, don't make me about to jump. Stop, 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 stop. We gon' make them stop, 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 stop.
I'm being reserved, sit back and observe. How could occur to get what I deserve? No, I'm a stepper, it's always whatever. My everyday hustle is very superb. Stopping on bitches who think they a boss. Throwing the bag and watch me get lost. The look in their eyes do really imply the very disguise they try to abide. When all of my hitters go ride out, we pulling up deeper than K's out. Just know we gon' spray up your hideout. You fucking with killers who spaz out. Bitch in the dirt, as real as they come. Start with whoever y'all really some crumbs. Ain't shooting no ones, I'm popping the trunk. These niggas some chumps, I knew from the jump.
We gon' make them stop. Go ahead, blaze a blunt. Solid from the jump. These niggas chumps. Bitch, we smoking runs. Don't make me about to jump. We gon' make them stop. Go ahead, blaze a blunt. Solid from the jump. These niggas chumps. Bitch, we smoking runs. Don't make me about to jump. Stop. 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 We gon' make them stop. 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 We stuck in the yard, I give you some Timbs. I'm putting that tree all over your chin. We sit in the tree, let's go with the wind. I'm shooting you up like a turkey syringe. You got me fucked up, I'm not one of them. I'ma say it again, I'm not one of them. Niggas is chicken, that's Cornish with here. I'm more like an eagle that flew with no friends. Shit can get ugly, I come from the mud. When niggas will stump on your head till it's bloody. You haters can't touch me, I'm feeling like hammer. You go in the Duffy with you and your buddies. This nigga aggressive, I teach you a lesson. And if you still breathing, that shit is a blessing. We go on collections, I'll stump on your head. It's a hell of a message, my niggas is still gon' make them stop. Go ahead, blaze a blunt. Solid from the jump. These niggas chumps. Bitch, we smoking runs. Don't make me about to jump. We gon' make them stop. Go ahead, blaze a blunt. Solid from the jump. These niggas chumps. Bitch, we smoking runs. Don't make me about to jump. Stop. 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 We gon' make them stop. 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 We gon' make them. That part. That's the and my baby right there.
That's what's up. We'd like to thank you for listening to the Entertainment Plug on the station where we don't bring the static, but we sure don't bring the noise on staticradio.net. Make sure you guys check us out on social media where we absolutely love to hear from you on Facebook.com/NoStaticRadio LLC, on Twitter at NoStatic_radio, on Instagram at DReal_NoStaticRadio, and on YouTube at NoStaticRadio. Also, if you guys would like to listen to replays of this show and others on NoStaticRadio.net, please make sure you check us out on Mixler.com or Mixcloud.com. Just type in NoStatic Radio on the toolbar for replays of this show and others, and for continuous streaming. That means no rebuffing our page, no refreshing. Just sit back, relax, and wait for your next show to pop up. Check us out on TuneIn.com, live on LiveRadio.net, MediaQ, for continuous streams of this show and all others on the platform, and for all things No Static Radio, including up-and-coming events, merchandise, and an in-depth look at all our great show hosts here. Please check out our website at www.nostaticradio.net. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Entertainment Plug here on Your Voice of the Revolution. Stay tuned. Coming up next, we got Reese with Real Talk with Reese here on Your Voice of the Revolution on staticradio.net. Powered by Google, sponsored by Lamont Avenue Wines, the Cleveland Rugby League, and Design Me exclusively. Stay tuned and refresh.